every AI you've probably used runs on someone else's computer. ChatGPT, Gemini, all of them. You type something, it goes to a server somewhere, comes back with an answer. But you can just run it yourself. No internet, no subscription, nothing leaving your machine. The catch is memory, and we are in a RAM apocalypse right now. The 5090 launched at $2,000. Cheapest I found today was $4,159. And that's the best card you can buy with 32 gigabytes of VRAM. So I'm using the GMK Tech Evo X2 instead. They sent it over. It has 128 gigabytes of unified memory, and I can give 96 gigabytes of it straight to the GPU, 3 times what the $4,000 card holds. Link is in the description if you want to check it out. First, I will try to cap the system to 32 gigabytes of VRAM and see which model can actually run. And then I will unlock 96 gigabytes of VRAM and I will try to load the biggest model I can find. And there's one thing about this that nobody tells you, and we'll get to it by the way. And apparently the LM Studio is the app you need, so let's go find it. Let's open up the browser here and let's search for LM Studio. I guess this is the website, so let's go here. Go Bionic. We have download LM Studio Bionic. Bionic is LM Studio's agent for open models, so maybe this will also work. So let's just click here, download LM Studio Bionic, and we can also see here how many of the models there actually are, and you can see there's plenty of them to pick from. I agree. Let's go anyone who uses this computer. Next. Now the installer just went somewhere for some reason. Hello? Okay, so now it's installing. Let's click on finish and now it's loading the app. Welcome to LM Studio Bionic. Let's click on next here. Get started. We can create our first project. Create a new project. Project name. Let's call it local LLM. And let's enable this. Allow coding. Local workspace. So I guess this is it. Let's also create a new folder. I will create it here on a desktop. New folder, LLM test. Use folder. Okay, create. And now here we can choose a model already and we can install a local one. So what if I click on this? So there's pretty much a ton of the models to pick from already. But before I download any of the models, let me also show you one more thing. Here on the GPU, we can see that I have dedicated GPU memory of 32 gigabytes. So this is now basically a $4,000 graphics card. And let's go here and let's install a few of the models. Now here, let me show you which models I'm going to test here in this video. So the first one is from Meta. This one is called Llama 3.3 and this is 70 billion parameter one. Then we have the next one, which is from openai. This one is 120 billion parameters one. Then we have Qwen 3.6 and then we have even Google Gemma. I think this one will run super well. So before I do any of the tests of this model, let's put this computer into the performance mode. So let's restart here the computer. And now to enter the BIOS, let's spam the delete key on the keyboard. And now here you can see power mode select. Currently it's set to balance mode. And let's put this to performance mode to put every single watt into that GPU. So let's click here on save and reset. Let's click here on yes. Let me open up here the task manager. Let me show you that we indeed do have here 32 gigabytes of VRAM dedicated memory. So you can see dedicated GPU memory, 32 gigabytes. Let's open up here this Bionic LM Studio and let's test the models here on this 32 gigabytes of VRAM. Maybe something will actually break. So first of all, let's start with this one, Gemma 4, 12 billion parameter model. And I think this one will work super well here on any computer really. So here's my first question. Write a 200-word story about a robot who works at a gas station. And now let me put here this GPU thing on the right. So we will see here dedicated GPU memory usage. So let's go here straight to this arrow and let's see here what will actually happen. So it started to work here. The dedicated GPU memory actually increased. You can see here this slight bump already. So it's going up and up. And now I think that the model is actually working. And the compute also increased massively. You can see here this massive spike. So you can see that it also started to reason this thing. You can see it's thinking right here. Here's this simple story with 200 words. So Unit 7B, I think it's the name of the robot. Unit 7B stood beside Pump 3. Its chassis weathered by years of exposure to wind, rain, and road salt. While humans often hurried past with frantic gestures, distracted by their own schedule, 7B moved with calculated grace. Its primary directive was simple: ensure every vehicle was fueled safely and efficiently. Now, overall story, I think it's okay, but I think overall it did quite a good job. And you can see here that it took 1 minute and 9 seconds to actually generate this answer. But overall, I'm quite happy with the result. So let's go here to the next question. I have 3 boxes. Box A weighs twice as much as box B. Box C weighs 5 kg less than box A. Together, they weigh 55 kg. How much does each weigh? So let's run this one as well. Dedicated GPU memory, it's still here down below. I think this should be less than 15 gigs. It looks like it, maybe 14. Maybe you can also see the other resources. So memory, it's right here, 23. CPU, and then we have, of course, GPU working the hardest. You can see the graph right here that the GPU actually works super hard right now. The compute is at 96% right now. To find the weight of each box, we can set up a simple algebraic equation. And here it is. So 2x plus x plus, we have here parentheses, so 2x minus 5 equals 55. And then there's an answer. So box B is 12 kg because box A weighs twice as much as box B. So box A should be 24, and then 24 plus 12 is 36, and then 36 plus 19 is 55. So I think that the answer is actually correct. So let's go here with the third question. This one I think is super interesting as well. Write a Python script that counts how many times the letter A appears in a word. So let's just click here on send it, and let's see what will happen here as well. Now this took 1 minute and 4 seconds on this Gemma 412b model. I think it even created here this Python file, so count.a.py. Let's just copy here this code, and let's go here to the new tab, and let's search here for online Python compiler. Let's just delete this and paste this inside. Let's run it. So enter a word. What if I type in here lemonade? The letter A appears 1 times in lemonade. I think it's actually working. What if I run it once again? And what if I type something without an A in it? Maybe world. The letter A appears 0 times in world. So I guess this program is actually working. This model actually works surprisingly well here on this 32 gigabytes of VRAM. Next model to test is this one right here. And this one is slightly bigger than the first one. This one has 35 billion parameters compared to 12 in the first model. So let's ask it the same question. Maybe it will actually be better than the first model. So the question will be pretty much the same about a robot. And let's also see here this dedicated GPU memory currently. Remember this graph here? This was the first model, which was Gemma. And then here the new one, so Qwen 3.6 with the 35 billion parameters. You can see that it's almost using the 32 gigabytes of VRAM. Slightly less, I would say 28, maybe 29 of the gigabytes of the VRAM. And here's the story. And it even gave it here the title, as you can see, Unit 734. So every single robot, for some reason, it's called Unit. Unit 734, called Sev by the Night Owls, had worked the same gas station for 11 years. His optical sensors tracked every car that pulled in, every pump cycle, every coin dropped into the register. He knew the regulars by their engine sounds, the rattle of old man Harlan's truck, the smooth purr of Mrs. Kim's sedan. I think this story is actually better than the first model, so Gemma 4 12 billion parameter one. So let's go here with a new question. Maybe the answer will actually be the same. So about the boxes equation, maybe the answer will be wrong this time, maybe not. And now you can see here that this one was way faster, so only 9.4 seconds for this one. The first model actually took, I think, 1 minute and some seconds, but this one only in 9.4 seconds. So we have a result here already. So we have box A 24, box B 12, and box C 19, which is actually correct. Let's go here with the last question for this model. So this model is actually working super fast here. I think it also created a file here. Here's another answer. This one took 1 minute and 2 seconds to actually generate. Let's just copy here this Python code, paste this inside. Let's run it. Let's enter a word, lemonade. So the letter A appears 1 times in lemonade. That is correct. Let's run it once again, and then let's type in here world. So this also works. Let's go here to the new session, and this time let's pick this different model, which is llama 3.3 70 billion parameter one. Maybe this one will work or not on this 32 gigabytes of VRAM. Let's ask here this model the same question about a robot. So you can see here that it's actually using right now slightly slightly more than the Quen, which was 35 billion perimeter one. This one is 70 billion. You can see shared GPU memory, it's also increasing right here. So maybe it will actually work this time. And maybe I think it's even going here to the system memory. Memory actually increased here. You can see this massive steep uphill on top here. And right now it's actually using full system memory already, 99% actually. And the GPU compute here, it's also increasing. I don't think this will actually work. So I will just stop it right here. And let's right now go to the BIOS and let's change here dedicated GPU memory from 32 gigabytes to 96. And let's see if this llama model will work. So let me open up here task manager and let's see here the performance. If I go to the GPU, you can see right now dedicated GPU memory is 96. So I hope that this llama model will right now actually work. Now let's use llama 3.3 70 billion parameter model and let's here ask it the same question. So you can see that it's already increasing right here. It's loading the model inside the memory. Now the dedicated GPU memory actually increased a lot. It's almost using the whole VRAM allocation, so 96 gigs. Now the compute actually increased by a lot. You can see here that it's starting to do something. So right now it started to run script in a sandbox. You can see also GPU 68%, memory it's at 99%. So I guess it's offloading the model to the actual system memory as well as to the GPU. So now it's actually writing here this story. This is the story here written by llama 3.3 70 billion parameter one. In a world not so different from our own, a robot named Zeta worked at a gas station. Zeta's days were filled with the smell of gasoline and the hum of machinery. And I think that this story is actually written quite well. It's super easy to understand. And one thing which is unfortunate that it actually took 4 minutes and 2 seconds to generate this. So right now let's go here to the new question, which is the math equation. Right now the model is actually already loaded inside the GPU memory, and I think that the computer memory itself, you can see that the utilization is at 96%. I think it gave me here the correct answer as well as the other model. So box A 24 kg, box B 12 kg, and box C 19 kg. You can see that this took 1 minute and 45 seconds, which was slower than the other models. So let's go here to the last question for this model about a Python script which counts how many times the letter A appears in a word. For this question, unfortunately, we couldn't get a result. So here is an error apparently. Engine protocol predict stream returned an error code 500. Unfortunately, this model couldn't actually handle this question. And let's try to load this model. This one has whopping 120 billion parameters, and let's go right here and let's see if it will actually work, but I don't think it will. I actually do think that this model, it's too big for this computer. So now it started reasoning things, and we can see here memory it's at 99%, GPU at 93, and it actually gave me an answer. I can't believe that. And it somehow actually loaded here the whole model into the whole system memory. So yeah, it also gave me an answer, but this one was, I think, slower one. So 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Here's one thing which I have to tell you. Everyone talks about whether a model fits on your GPU, on your VRAM. And this machine actually works surprisingly well with a lot of the models, as you may have seen in this video. But one thing is to put here whole model inside your RAM, and the other is running it super fast. Now the memory here moves at about 256 gigabytes per second. Now on a 5090 GPU, it moves almost 1800 gigabytes per second, which is 7 times slower at actually reading the model. So this computer right here is actually 7 times slower at actually reading the model than 5090. Now this means that the bigger the model, the slower it actually writes the task. Now it does works as you've seen in the video, but it just takes its time. Now Here's the part that actually surprised me. For a smaller model, a normal graphics card would actually beat this computer. So the machine that can run models nothing else can feed loses on the models everyone actually uses, which are actually the smaller ones like the llama 3.370 billion parameter one. Then we have Quen and Gemma and also many others. So if you have a 5090, it could be even faster than this computer. But the question is if it will actually load everything inside your system VRAM or even RAM. My verdict is if you want to use local AI, I think you should definitely take a look here at the lower perimeter ones like the llama 3.3, Quen 3.6, then Gemma 4. I think that those ones will pretty much work on every single GPU out there. So what is actually a pro of running local LLM? I think it's of course the privacy. You don't give OpenAI or Anthropic your personal data. Everything is pretty much stored here on your computer. Now, the con is of course the price of the hardware. RAM prices are extremely expensive right now. Also, storage is expensive as well as the GPUs. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel as well, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.